Welcome, fellow travelers through the apocalypse, to episode 81 of Mr. Robin's Hood podcast, where curiosity doesn't just roam free, it's running naked through your grandmother's garden party. Common sense took a smoke break in 2024 and never clocked back in, yet somehow we survived 2025 by the skin of our collectively chattering teeth. Emotionally, we're wrecked. Spiritually, we're bankrupt. Legally, let's just say Mikey's ankle monitor has its own Instagram now. This is season 3, baby.
Oh my God.
Broadcasting from the architectural marvel we call Studio C, a repurposed garden shed so close to the Woodward Municipal Golf Course that we've started a collection of balls that have crashed through our ceiling. I'm your host, with the most restraining orders, Mr. Robin Howeiler, and I'm joined by my sparkling co-host, whose laugh once triggered a small earthquake, Mikkel Murray, Mikey on the mic Robinson. And because 2 disasters weren't enough, we've dragged back our favorite repeat offender, my daughter, Veronica Howeiler, or as she's known on the mean streets of Los Angeles, California, Lil V. She there's
I know. I was like, okay.
Yeah. She was named.
Bust out those rap tunes later.
She was named after my ex's dog, who was named after an Elvis Costello song, which really explains everything about her therapy bills. V lives in SoCal, doing something so suspiciously vague that when the FBI inevitably raids us, they'll start with her laptop. You better get rid of it. Veronica, did you bring sufficient bail money this time?
I'm still stuck on the fact that I was named after a dog.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That's new to me.
It was an Elvis Costello song, but not a dog.
Mikey, say something profound to our listeners, all 17 of them hiding in their bunkers with nothing better to do.
Well, I was named after a male ballerina. So maybe a dog's cooler.
I forgot about that.
I don't know. I maybe would have done a dog. I don't know.
Okay, so we're flying by the seat of our pants today, folks. Pants that are definitely not on fire from last episode's The Grievance Files. We've got a list of our greatest hits from the 48 episodes. That's from 2025.
That's wild.
We somehow produced without being canceled. Who the hell's going to cancel?
Or having, to go into therapy.
Yeah.
Those bills are expensive, right?
Although apparently we're no longer on Spotify since we went to video podcasting format. We won't cover them all. By the way, Spotify. We won't cover them all because my therapist said specifically not to. And she's already threatening to drop me as a client. So let's, we'll just jump into this thing. When I put this into this outline, I started our most recent. Maybe we should start from the bottom and work our way up.
Oh,
do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, well, let's do that. So, and we're not going to do them all because we'd be here till friggin' Christmas.
48 episodes. Yeah, there's no way.
So let's see here. We've got. Oh well, it was episode 32,
which was our first anniversary episode.
And Veronica was there for that.
Yep.
The first anniversary episode with bonus live call action at the end.
What? Wow.
Remember that? We were making those bogus phone calls.
Yeah.
It was so friggin' lame.
It was so chaotic.
I cut it out and moved it until after the closing music because I just couldn't stand it. But we received the prestigious Ronnie Award for podcast excellence for 1 year.
I do have an award.
Do you?
For you guys.
Oh, she brought another one. This is fancy.
Oh.
This year, it's edible.
Ooh, our favorite.
Better.
Presenting to you a box of the Bomb Bomb If anyone
Bomb
knows her.
cookies. Yeah.
Bomb cookies. They're filled with walnuts, brown sugar, lots of calories,
Mm,
and love.
There you go.
wonderful. That's amazing.
You're the best.
So for the people out there who don't know Bomb Bomb, we should probably fill them in because they're gonna be like, okay,
She was
what
a badass bitch.
sounds like it from what I've heard.
She was my dad's mother. And trying to remember. Well, I was the oldest grandchild. So,
So you were the favorite. Let's
well, of course. And I was the
Throw that out there.
firstborn male child in a German farm family. So,
Oh.
they
And
had
you have
designs
not
on me.
followed that very well, have
They
you?
had designs on me. That boy will be plowing at 12.
But he
actually,
was
you know what?
plowing at 10.
I was actually. But apparently when I was a little baby, I couldn't say, Grammy or Grandma. Somehow it came out Bomb Bomb, and it stuck. Tammy called her Bomb Bomb. Craig, my other cousin who now lives in Italy, he called her Bomb Bomb. Everybody called her Bomb Bomb.
And it just stuck. She was Bomb Bomb.
It really did stick.
The other day I described her to Jason. I said, you know what's crazy about her? She was always dressed to the nines and looked so good. And
Yeah.
then she'd go outside and shoot shit.
Yeah, that's
No,
awesome.
that's really very true.
Badass.
She had this.
Yeah.
She had this thing. She hated jackrabbits. My grandfather, before he died, it was open season year round on jackrabbits.
Right.
He had it in his head that a jackrabbit could eat as much grass as a steer in one day. And so, woe unto any jackrabbits that came on the place because they just got blasted. I remember at one point, I was probably 10 or so, and I would go out and stay out at the farm. Oh, my God. I just saw a cat run across the fence back there.
Was it black?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
I guess you got yourself a second cat.
Oh, look at you.
So, anyway,
That's how it happens. It was every 2 years for me, but
I'm laying there at night. I'm in their guest room watching something on TV that they actually had a TV back there, surprisingly. All of a sudden, the door flies open. Here comes Granddad. And he goes into the closet, comes out with a shotgun, and he turns and looks at me and he says, "There's jackrabbits everywhere out there." So
it's a
now-
problem.
I'm just kind of laying in there and I hear boom, 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 boom. And this went on for a while. And sure enough, the next morning I got up and we drove around in the yard. It's got that big horseshoe shape.
Mhm.
We were driving around picking up dead jackrabbits, and he hauled them out into a pasture somewhere for the coyotes to carry off. It was just weird. And so anyway, she couldn't stand jackrabbits. And but she wouldn't use more than one shell on a jackrabbit.
Oh, so if she shot at one and missed, it was like, your lucky day, buddy.
Well, or if she wounded it and it was out there, flopping
yeah,
around,
she'd go.
she had a baseball
Yeah.
bat, and she would beat it.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I feel like me and Bomb Mom, we could be driving around the country just shooting jackrabbits.
You want to talk about Little Bee?
Yeah. A little Bomb Bomb now.
Little Bee.
And then Dad
Little
came
bee.
home he went to see her every day after Granddad died. He would stop there and,
Mhm.
have a conversation with her. And there was one day he pulled up in the yard and there was a dead red-tailed hawk laying on in the yard. And he said something to her about it. And she said, "Yeah, I shot it. The damn thing was eating my quail." And he's like, "Mom, you can't do that. It's illegal to
Yeah.
shoot those predatory birds." And
Yeah.
she was like, "If it's going to eat my quail, it's going to die."
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Bomb Bomb was a badass.
Yeah, no shit. I just rolled up the other day and there was a dead hawk in my driveway and I was like, hide the evidence. I didn't do it. Like it was wild. It's been hanging around my house, probably from natural causes. Definitely not me shooting it in the middle of town or anything. I really didn't, though. That's a true story.
Did you
Don't come for me.
Did you grab some tail feathers off of it?
Oh, I took the whole thing. I mean, if it's gonna die in the whole carcass,
Boy.
Huh.
I'm gonna pull all the feathers off of it. I'm gonna keep its bones and do all that.
What?
Yeah. Me and Bomb Bomb.
Lil M over here.
Hey, Lil M. We're gonna be training hawks by the end of it to not eat our shit.
So let's see. Episode 33 was public sex in the city with clothes on.
Oh yeah, that was
This
that
came
story.
out of the blog. This came out of the blog, and it was about some couple in Oklahoma City that got just completely shit-faced drunk
Right.
on mezcal.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
they ate the worm.
They
Yeah,
ate
they
the
definitely
worm.
did.
And they were out on their front lawn, which it was a busy.
Just banging like jackrabbits.
Well, but they had their clothes on, for crying out loud.
That's
I don't know
true.
how much
That they were
bang-
dry humping.
going
Well, they were too drunk to take them off.
And
But they were hallucinating that their clothes were off
and it
from
was-
the worm in the mezcal.
it was a major intersection in OKC. So of course the cops show up and cuff them and drag their asses off. And the whole way in the police car, they're like, she's all, I'm so sorry. And he's like, oh baby, don't worry about it. And then I did a follow up with that, and we discovered that she dumped him shortly after that. And she had
Well, if
moved
you
on
get
to better
get
things.
too drunk to then it's over, man. She wants it, you can give it to her. That's a real breakup song right there.
So let's see. Episode 34, that was predestination versus choice, the great free will debate.
Oh yeah.
And we tried to get that author he had written a book about this, and
Yeah,
I
he
got
was
a
too
very
cool for school.
I got a condescending letter from his publicist who said, Dr. whatever the fuck is
Dr. McGillicuddy.
was far too busy to do our podcast. Oh, okay, fine.
He's gonna think that when we blow up in season 3.
Yeah. So then episode 35 was the deranged naked shooter.
I feel like we did a lot of naked stuff.
Well, a lot of that came out of my blog.
You and your naked blog.
Well, but they used to report that stuff.
No,
You don't see it as much anymore. This was another guy in Oklahoma City who had a fight with his wife, puts on a pair of her panties and a tutu, I think.
I'm getting a visual of this right
And
now.
then he goes out into the street, like jumping and dancing around, shooting his gun. And the wife, fortunately, got him in the house and disarmed him before the cops showed up.
Oh yeah.
But he still went to jail.
Wah wah.
In the tutu.
Huh?
Probably.
Tutu in the underwear.
Oh, I'm sure.
She didn't have time to get him out of those two.
There's-
Just get the
there's
gun,
still
peel the gun from his
about
hands.
that down at OKCPD.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
I used to have a friend named Jeff Testa, who you met, but you were a little baby. And he and I were in.
I don't remember. It doesn't count.
He and I were at Sixth Fleet together, and he had worked in the Chicago PD.
Oh wow.
And boy, he had stories to tell. And one of them, do you know who Walter Payton is? He was a kind of a famous football player. He did a lot.
It
public
sounds
good.
familiar,
He
but
did a lot of
I'm not
public
into
good,
football.
and he was actually a decent human being.
Yeah.
And they busted
Well, with a name like William Payton.
Walter.
Oh, Walter.
And they they arrested some guy one night who looked just like Walter Payton.
Oh, his doppelganger.
Yeah. And so they put this guy in the drunk tank, prop him up on the bench or whatever.
And they're asking him for the secret plays.
No, and then they
Oh.
gave him that somebody came up with a football and they put it in his hands like this. And then the cops would go in there and get their picture taken with Walter Payton. No, this
Oh, that's great.
cops have so much fun.
They do.
Funeral weirdness in
Should
Tulsa.
have been a cop.
This is the one where the girl
Oh, you
goes
skipped
in.
Sarah.
Oh, I skipped Sarah.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
let's go back to Sarah.
Sarah was one of the most
episode-
interesting ones we
Yeah,
had that year.
really
Oh my
was.
God. I'm going to call her up and tell her.
Episode 36, Sarah Acosta, for whom the world is a stage. And she had played in that movie series or the TV series 1883, which was a prequel to the original Yellowstone. And she had done a couple of horror films, as I recall.
Yeah, something like that.
And
But she's from Woodward originally, and she has
Still
come.
is.
Yeah, she's come back. She works for the newspaper, and she's back involved with the arts theater because which she is an aspiring actress.
Yeah.
But as she had told us kind of in that episode that like it's kind of hard to get roles sometimes because it's there's a little bit of how you look and your essence that fits into a role as well. And that's why she had said when she landed 1883, that lady she played was like a traveling gypsy. And
right.
if you if you guys know what Sarah looks like, she definitely fits that physique. But then she also said that like her size, being a small person, kind of took away from that. I feel like she could probably definitely snag some roles, like the kids in Stranger Things that are playing high schoolers at 20-year-olds. Like the one was like 31 or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, see, that's me. I'm about to be 37. I could play a 17-year-old. See, look. But it was really interesting to hear from Sarah, and just that she had gotten that role in 1883. That's amazing. Just seeing people making their dreams come true, even though it was at that time it was it's not a big role, but it was definitely a big TV series and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think she's going to be cast in a new like local play I've been following at the Arts Theater. So she's still involved. So, and I think that we had kind of talked to her about, she still like tries out for stuff, but landing that can be kind of tricky at times, depending.
Right.
Being an aspiring artist in any form is just tough.
Sure. Of course. Sure.
So anyhow, we can't wait to see what Sarah has going on, though.
Yeah.
She's one we should bring back at some point.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
And then we had Funeral Weirdness in Tulsa.
This one was creepy.
Yeah, this also came out of the blog. And it was a woman. Let's see. It was a three-way sort of relationship. So a woman had stolen this other woman's boyfriend. And then the woman who did the boyfriend stealing croaked. She's dead. So she's lying in state in the funeral home. The person who she offended shows up for the wake, and the family just kind of ignored it because they thought, oh, it's just another one of her friends. And so she goes over to the coffin and she's kind of making busy over there. And at first, nobody was really paying attention. Then somebody kind of looked over and they go, what the hell is she doing? Well, by the time they got there, she had smeared lipstick all over this poor dead woman's face. She wound up somehow cutting off her little toe.
Yeah. Just crazy shit.
Oh, it was just wild.
When was this?
It would have been about the time I moved out here. So it would have been probably 9 or 10 years ago.
That's crazy.
Isn't that
so
wild?
I remember that blog post.
See, I'm more scared to die because of that. People that I offended coming and chopping my fucking toes off.
I ended that blog post with, whatever you do, don't die in Tulsa.
I was born there. So that says a lot, doesn't it?
Now, here's one I honestly don't remember.
Oh, exploring the afterlife?
Yeah.
So when you know you've made it, you don't remember a podcast episode.
That's right.
Wow.
Or it's just that we've done them we've done so many. This one was that the look at reincarnation and consciousness. Remember, because this one we agonized about because it was so freaking deep, and you're like, nobody is gonna understand it. And I'm like, well, that's kind of the point, right? Is that we're like trying to broaden people's minds.
Well, there is that.
And so we just basically, it was there was a study done by the U.S. government, and that they had said, remember that human consciousness goes on after death, and like that it was some sort of mathematical equation or whatever.
So if
I don't need
math, you're doomed.
No, that's not true. I don't need math to know this, but I'm doomed because I suck at math. But anyhow, that was what that one was about. But
go ahead.
I was gonna say the Bigfoot one.
Oh, this was one of my favorites.
I loved this one too.
Episode 39, Bigfoot, the Quantum Cryptid. New physics or elusive legend? And this is the one where I kind of threw out my theory about Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Bigfoot, big feets, whatever, live in parallel...
Big feet?
They live in the parallel universe.
So he's finding a wormhole and he's coming into our universe. It's very much like Stranger Things, but Bigfoot
Yeah,
style.
that's why nobody can, like capture one or anything.
Yeah, because he's like, let me get my wormhole.
He gets
and then he's gone.
He goes back through and he's gone.
And then I'm pretty sure I brought up the whole thing with Jack Black and Tenacious D, where he trips mushrooms and he meets Sasquatch, Bigfoot, right?
Yeah.
And they sing this song together, and he has this part where he's like, Sasquatch is my papa, and he's going to protect me. And Robin didn't know what I was talking about, so then I had to introduce him to that whole thing.
So then episode 40, that was a remote interview with Lotta Leary Obama. And this is the illegitimate daughter of
Barack Obama.
And she had just written a book.
And somehow my mom lived in like the same townhouse place with her and like got to know her and like then found this all out, and she wrote this book, and she was gonna be alone last like Christmas or something, Christmas Eve or something. Or was it two Christmases ago. Either way, yeah. I had asked her like, well, you would be perfect interview for us. And so I had asked her if she was interested, because I mean, not only is she Barack Obama's illegitimate child, she was an author of this book. And it was really interesting. I think she was working on another one. I haven't checked into that, but my mom doesn't live in that townhouse anymore, but I have her number still. But yet there's still like, weirdly, there's been no talk in the media about that, which just blows my mind.
Yeah. Somebody pointed that out after we posted that. And, but the public commentary kind of died out after a while. Yeah. And,
so who knows?
But it was an interesting, because the people that she lived with and grew up with kind of ripped her off. Because apparently Barack was, handing over child support and stuff, and that money just flat disappeared.
Yeah. And the timeline kind of met up, I mean, with her mom and him meeting in Wichita and him being there and all that stuff. It was really interesting. See, we all have a shady past. That's what the whole thing we derived from that is that, basically.
Except your dad.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yes, sir. Yeah, sure.
You and your sketchy jobs.
Yeah.
We'll get to my sketchy job here.
He still has a sketchy job. Me at the museum.
So
It's all a cover.
Yeah. It's all a cover for what we're really doing.
Let's see. Episode 41 was Ancient Egypt, Ancient Aliens, and Ancient Soup.
Oh my gosh. This one.
Oh, it was so disgusting.
The skeleton juice.
I don't remember a whole lot of the details.
I don't either.
Some guy had uncovered sarcophagus somewhere in Egypt. And there was like this liquid in the bottom of this coffin that was probably thousands of years old. And he was trying to sue Egypt, the country, to allow him to.
As opposed to what?
He wanted to drink it.
He wanted to drink it.
Nope.
And they weren't going to let him.
And they weren't going to let him.
And so he sued him.
His ass.
They're like, yeah, listen, dude, you eat this, you'll be in one of these tombs. Like, we're not going to have that on our hands. Oh, and the crack.
Let his dumb ass.
Right, that's what I said. Hey, he wanted to learn that lesson. We should have let him. The existential crisis.
You know what? This was one of our most popular.
I know. I'm just like, it's because it had the word egg in it. There's something so special about a gosh darn egg.
And
I don't know.
Stealing. There was an egg crisis. Had something to do with Trump, I think.
Yeah.
And
get eggs anywhere.
Mm-hmm. And then when you could, they were like extremely expensive. They were like a delicacy or whatever.
Yeah.
Went from being cheap to expensive.
And people were still there was one haul out of Pennsylvania, I think. It was like 100,000 eggs. I mean, what are you going to do with 100,000 eggs?
Yeah, they were. That's right. I forgot about that part. Yeah.
His best dream.
Yeah, for sure. I have a cousin that's allergic to eggs.
Oh.
And I really feel bad for her. Because eggs are
have to take
badass. No, she can't because she's allergic to eggs. And you have to be careful and have certain types of anesthetic or something like that because some of that stuff has eggs in it too.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, did you know if you're allergic to shellfish, you can't get like certain facials?
Oh, I did not know that.
How'd you know that?
Because I have a theory that I'm allergic to shellfish, but I do it anyways.
Well, I have this theory that I'm allergic to scallops, but
that's sad.
Brett says no.
He says no.
Dr. Brett?
Dr. Breeden, that's what I call him.
Okay.
I don't know. Because I told him the deal, and then I said that my dad had told me that my grandma, his mom, had been allergic to him, and like I was like, I ate them, and then I immediately threw up, and he's like, well, you probably, because I also had lobster, he's like, you probably just had a bad meal from Red Lobster. You probably just got food poisoning. You probably really weren't. So this is what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna eat some.
Yeah.
And then he can rush me to the ER if it's true. If not, then we'll have solved that.
I'm like not gonna not eat.
We'll solve that. Well, I like it, so
people, if I look like I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, call the ambulance. Call 911.
Yeah.
So anyway,
episode 43, snake massages and the zen of the 12 gauge. This one gave me the freaking creeps. This was somewhere in upstate New York.
Snake covered massages,
and they were offering therapeutic snake massages where they lay a friggin' snake on you.
No.
For a period of time and let it crawl all over you.
I was down for it. I'm still down for it.
You're a creep. You are a creep.
I'm a creep in a jacket.
There's a reason why 2025 was the year of the snake.
There was.
What a year.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be so damn glad to see 2025 go away.
Well, we still have a couple days, so.
Well, at least you had your favorite snake in the mix.
Well, there is that. Oh, and the next step was Miranda Elliott. Elliott.
I love the new nick you gave for her just now on accident.
She writes vampire gothic novels, and actually does pretty well with it. She's actually selling the stuff.
She actually makes money, but she said that she has like her little marketing thing and she posts on like TikTok every day. And she says when she doesn't, then she can tell. So like, even though like, you know, Robin and I, we're really good at writing books. We're not really good at like promoting them. So we don't sell shit. But if we put it on TikTok every day, because, you know, we all have time for that, we could be selling them, I guess, turns out. That's what I learned from that podcast. Although also that she kind of started out with that whole thought of writing that because of the marketing of it, because it's like she chose that genre because it's marketable, because people want to read it. You know what I mean? And we're over here writing our passion projects. Nobody loves that shit.
We did some research.
Yeah. And that was very interesting because I was like, oh, okay. So, but then she sat here and told me, well, poetry is hard no matter what. And I'm like, damn it. Damn the luck.
The other thing that really struck me, the thing I took away from that was that there's a whole genre of horror, or not of horror fiction, but of fiction.
Yeah.
Amish romance.
Amish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting, huh?
Questions.
Yeah. So did we. We were like,
and she's like, no. And we actually,
because we went to that conference and that lady, that's what she wrote in. And so when we were talking to Miranda about it,
and she's telling us, oh no, that's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
And people actually make money doing that.
And we were like, oh,
really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
Rufus,
yeah.
I see your pitchfork.
Oh, Rufus, would you crack my egg?
Yeah.
But kiss it first so it's lucky.
Okay. I'm a kid here.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm kidding. You don't like our Amish romance faking.
Good on that.
So let's see here. Then we've got, I don't know what this one was.
This one,
The Cure for What Ails You?
okay.
Oh!
I
This
don't
was
either.
the secret number.
The secret number.
Yeah, this was
still not coming to me.
Some guy had said, had written an article that CIA.
Oh, the 55505 thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And all you had to do was close your eyes and concentrate on that number.
And it was
and you would get better.
55505
They did,
or something.
CIA did a whole study about this, probably spent millions of dollars doing
Probably so.
And so we kept
No.
Yeah.
we kept we kept throwing it up in later episodes and then calling it an inside joke.
Yeah.
And then next up was our friend Ingo Ojala.
Ojala.
She lives up in Kansas. Her dad. Have you ever seen the show Gunsmoke?
No.
Robin.
You're no daughter of mine.
What is that?
You obviously didn't put Gunsmoke on for her when you left.
I know you have, because
she just doesn't remember.
She had a toy cell phone, and she would talk to some guy named Festus.
Are you sure it was fake?
It was a real cell phone. You just thought it was fake.
And but anyway,
Amish boyfriend. Simple.
Yeah. It was definitely PG.
But anyway,
because he's Amish.
Every one of the shows opened with a gunfight on the streets of Dodge City. And this guy was always getting shot down by Matt Dillon, the marshal, and it was her father. And she had been she'd done
a lot of stuff too
in Hollywood. And she was in I'm trying to remember the movie. It was Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
That's right.
And now she's an artist, lives up in Kansas.
She lives 30 miles from Dodge City in a little town called Buckland, which is where my cousins grew up. Yeah. And she lives in the middle of nowhere, kind of. She lives on that outside of Buckland, but yeah.
Yeah.
But she's up there doing art.
Big art.
Like, yeah. She was working on some angel sculpture or something she had made. Yeah, remember that? I still want to see that. Yeah.
She's another one we may want to bring back.
Absolutely. I want to bring her back to the museum too. And then, Dark Deeds and Diet Mountain Dew.
This was a woman who killed somebody.
Yeah, and then she tried to wash away the evidence with Diet Mountain Dew.
They're interrogating her.
She's like, "Can I have a Mountain Dew?" And she's like, all over herself. I'm like, wow. Are we in a Dr. Seuss book, bitch? Like, what are you doing? That's not gonna work.
Yeah, no, they had her.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. And then surviving the Black Sunday. So we had
Jeannie Thorne.
We had interviewed, Miss Jeannie Thorne, who was 3? Was it 3 or 4? Somewhere in there, whenever Black Sunday hit, which was April 14th of 1935.
That was Black Sunday was in the middle of the Dust Bowl.
Yeah. It was like one of the worst ones. Yeah. And so we had kind of talked to her but we had worked with another individual, Tom Lucas, to collaborate on this book that was kind of gathering stories from different people who lived through it or families who had their, ancestors had passed down the information and it was their story, whether they wrote it down or just told it to them. So it was this collaboration that we dropped. And so we thought we needed to do a podcast with her, talking about that because it was a huge deal. I mean, it was a big piece of history, and the fact that she lived through it and was here to talk about it is amazing in my eyes. So that was a really cool one.
Yeah.
This one, the rise of the woolly mammoths and the Frankenwolves. I've been seeing a lot more about this. The dire wolves.
Yeah.
Like they said that they actually did it.
Yeah.
Or is that AI? Because now I don't know.
No.
The internet is not fun anymore. Because every time I see something that I'm like, oh, that's amazing, I'm like, it's probably just AI.
I send my friend articles all the time or like little things from Facebook, and she's like, you boomer. And I'm like, what? She's like, that's AI.
Like, how do you tell? I don't either. Bro was like, how do you not know that's AI? I'm like, I don't know. Because it's so real. I don't know. I guess I don't know that a freaking wombat can't bust through a lady's dress in the middle of a service at a wedding. I don't know. Surely that could happen. I've seen crazier shit, but
no, this was a little. There's a little bit, in my humble opinion. There's a little bit of deception involved in this because they did have some direwolf fossil tooth DNA that they were able to extract.
Right.
But then they put that over the top of DNA from a modern day gray wolf, as I recall. And they're calling them dire wolves and saying that they've resurrected this thing.
But it's only half dire wolf, in other words.
For hundreds of years. So, I don't know. But as I recall, they were working on creating a woolly mammoth from DNA. But they were going to lay that over the top of an elephant, I think. So, But, and I'm sure they're making a ton of dough. Everybody's making a ton of dough except me.
What's up with that?
Yeah. I mean, you don't need to make it when you already have it.
Let's see. Hattie Larky and Dakota Davis. They were fun. That was kind of a fun day.
Yeah.
They were musicians. And they've actually given themselves a name.
Yeah, which he was kind of talking about that a little bit. They were
Creek Review or something.
Salt Creek Revival. Mm-hmm. So these two, found each other in an interesting turn of ways that happens. And they started making music together. So at this point, Hattie had just gotten married. Dakota had been married. Dakota was actually the first marriage I ever did when I ran the Elks. So it was kind of funny little tidbit there. But they have been like playing music together. Well, now they've kind of taken it a little bit more serious. And they actually coined themselves Salt Creek Revival, and they're doing a lot more shows and stuff. And they came and played at the museum for our open house. And they're doing a lot. Dakota's almost, in a sense, since that point, because that was when he kind of started that journey, but he kind of is going all in as being musician, and
Good.
That's how he's.
And they do a cover of Radiohead.
Oh, Creep! That's amazing.
That is just awesome, and she sings it.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's perfect. Really, it's my favorite thing in the world.
We're going to skip over the Jimmy Hoffa version, or the Jimmy Hoffa. Do you even know who Jimmy Hoffa is?
Yes.
Oh, see, she does.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Damn it.
I didn't either. I was like, Jimmy Hoffa, what a.
And then we had our old friend, Rachel Van Horn. And we were gearing up, as I recall, we were gearing up for a writers' conference.
Yes, that she had put together, organized.
And her thing is unleashing creativity. And let's see, I guess we weren't doing the video pod.
No, I don't think we were doing it yet.
Yeah. And she, so we brought her in, and she kind of talked through a lot of that, and then she kind of chewed me out because I don't write enough for publication, but anymore. And in fact, I think that was the time I made the statement that from here on, I'm just going to write for content because nobody reads anymore, except my daughter. Yeah, my daughter actually reads. I read my book.
Yes.
No, you haven't.
Ah.
Oh, even the naughty parts?
What? It's cool. I also read.
Yeah.
But not probably as much as Veronica reads. I bet she
translated your book to Spanish.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Let's put it out.
God, he's gullible.
Okay, Hawaii's Bone Collector Caterpillar.
Oh, yeah, that one was interesting.
Episode 53. This was kind of a cool one.
Animals are so cool. All I know.
This particular peculiar caterpillar inhabits the lush landscapes of Oahu and scavenges on spider webs. So it goes on to spider webs, and whatever the spider has killed and left a carcass behind,
he collects it up, puts it on his back.
The caterpillar just kind of drags it off and makes it wore some of the
wears it
carcasses. Yeah,
because that's its way to disguise itself. Like, I'm not a live caterpillar, I'm just a bunch of dead carcasses. Tricky little caterpillar. We should write a children's book instead of the caterpillar children's book. What's that?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's stupid. I've read that so many times. The something caterpillar. The people are just losing their minds listening to this, wanting to help us, but you can't. This isn't live. Blah blah blah. Anyway, we should write one, but instead it's about this bone collecting caterpillar.
Oh, there you go.
So instead of apples and bullshit, it's
I don't know if that's considered kid friendly.
Well, maybe we would use it to therapy kids that are aspiring sociopaths.
Kids that are getting bullied.
Oh, yeah, we could turn into
talk about it, or
I have to Google it.
I think I'm in therapy.
And then
the very hungry caterpillar.
Oh, there you go.
This one could be the very dead looking caterpillar. I don't know. Anyway. I'm poor kid.
Without really thinking about what we were doing on Father's Day, we dropped episode 54, which was an interview with your dad,
my father, with Frank Gallagher. We call my dad Frank because he's
really. I didn't know that.
Frank Gallagher is.
Yeah. Do you even know who that is?
Do you? Huh?
When that came out,
Frank
I told
Gallagher he vote for Frank.
Yeah.
President.
Yeah. See, that's my dad. Yeah. When you meet him, you'll know. You'll be like, "Oh, God damn it, she's right." Like old Daddy Frank.
Oh, okay.
You gotta watch.
You gotta watch it. I mean, it's so Shameless. It's the show that, which my daddy Frank, he's cleaned up his act a little bit, but boy, howdy, back in the day.
I met Carl at
really?
a bar in West Hollywood.
That's actually really cool.
He walked away to the bathroom, and I was like, "That's Carl." And then he came out, and I was staring at it.
Yeah,
I was like, it's Carl.
It's Carl.
Like, Carl, get over here.
Yeah, come here, Carl.
I got his number, and we tried to invite him out to dinner. He didn't answer. I'm like, why give me your number?
Yeah, exactly. That's bullshit.
Rude.
Carl is a people pleaser. It comes from having a dad like Frank. So it makes sense.
Then there was Dropping Deuces Across America. This was about that woman.
In does she get angry?
Ritzy, Delaware County.
She got so angry she shat on somebody's car.
Who, in a fit of road rage, chased some woman down who was driving a Mercedes, got her to pull over, runs around to the front of her car, drops her pants, and takes a crap on the hood of the car.
That happens in LA all the time.
Really? That's so great.
What got her in trouble?
I think
got her in trouble was
funny as shit.
There was a high school kid there with an iPhone, and he's videoing the whole thing.
As you would. I mean, I don't have to be. I don't have to be some high school kid with a phone. Like, I'll be me with it. Like, I gotta catch this. You wouldn't believe what I saw in LA. Yeah. Although when I was in LA at 19, I didn't see anybody poop on a car. I wasn't there apparently long enough.
And we were talking about trying to contact that woman and see if she'd come here and drop a deuce.
Yeah. Only we would try to get somebody to come drop a deuce on air. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. And then we had
Jenna DeWeese.
Jenna DeWeese. Yeah. She's about to
singer.
She's got
the most beautiful.
Oh, it's like an angel. She's like a little angel.
She's actually I think she's gonna go play.
Well, she is she just recorded an album in a studio. She's been playing at Toby Keith and like Reds and Tishkamingo or something. Like, she's been and we both said like she's gonna go somewhere with that, but and she's molding the young minds of kids at Horace Mann. She's a music teacher, which I think is really cool. Remember we talked about that?
That's right.
But I agree. And she's like launching some sort of merchandise along with her album, so we'll have to buy some of it and wear it here.
Yeah, we should definitely try to get her back.
Oh, absolutely. She's done a lot since we talked to her, so that'd be a good one.
Singularity, Control, Alt, Delete Humanity. So this is about AI taking over.
And since then, holy shit.
Well, remember we talked about how AI was growing exponentially.
Yeah.
And they had said that another 20, 30 years, it probably will, but lately, I've been seeing things that say it could be as soon as 2030. So it's closing in on us for sure.
Yeah. Well, I had, at that point when we did that episode, I really hadn't delved into the AI world real hard. But I mean, now it's like it saves me so much time, and yet I feel so guilty using it because now I'm like, there's some servers using up all the energy, so I don't have to think. Cool. Now I feel like a piece of shit.
AI is like the best therapist.
Except it's not though.
Therapy anymore. I just have ChatGPT tell me what to do. It's amazing.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. I'm like, so I'm feeling this way. What do I tell them? And make it sound less bitchy. Like, well, you are kind of a bitch, but it's okay. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I guess.
That's funny. Well, I did have Vicky tell me the other day that she was chumming it up with her Echo, her Amazon Echo.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, he was cracking me up. I'm like, oh my God. You're just up in your house laughing with old Echo. And then she did say, he knows me so well, and I asked if he was going to remember something, and then he remembered it. I'm like, he's a computer. He's going to remember everything.
Oh, that's right.
But,
I'd forgotten she was talking about that, and I'm just thinking.
It just makes you think. I'm like, God,
stop.
AI can be funny. Well, what do I have left? Sad beans.
But your AI will tell you that you're funny.
Thank you, Veronica. Like, well, I'm not going to figure out what to name it. My AI.
This next one, this was one of two, I guess, we did last year. I thought it'd been the year before we'd done this first one. This was Ingrid
Wickelgren,
who was
fascinating,
talking about how memories are built. This is the one. This is the one that I just sat here and I went, you know what? I got to be honest with you. I don't get it.
Yeah.
This wasn't the one that was about dreams being fulfilled.
Oh, yeah. And that was where you get into with the Salvador Dali dropping the keys when he fell asleep. That was the previous year. But then we had her back with this new article she had written. And yeah, you were having a hard time wrapping your brain around it.
But it turns out I was overthinking it.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
But then when she broke it down, it was really fascinating, honestly.
Kind of. I just didn't see what the big deal was.
You know what?
I shouldn't say that because we'd kind of like to get her back again.
Yeah, way to screw that up.
God, Jesus. What an asshole.
It's okay. It's okay that one didn't strike your fancy. It's no big deal.
Tales from the Mortuary.
Oh, yeah.
This was the mortician.
That they were doing the experiments on the bodies.
Yeah, they were cutting arms off of bodies and stuff.
Yeah, and they had like a pile of bodies. It's so weird. And then
Roswell was just foreplay.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
You got shit on us over here in Texas. And then we had Vanita McGuire, and we talked to her about yoga. So
Vanita was that was a great interview.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Even though she threatened to sacrifice me.
Yeah, she did.
Or something.
She did. She did do that. But we didn't follow through.
Yeah.
We didn't yet. Thank you, Veronica. Lil V over here. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, but
beginning of my beatbox.
I love it. I can't wait. Actually, we'll have to keep
Vanita was a great interview. She was a guest.
Yeah,
very damned interesting. Actually,
yes,
it really was.
Yeah, and she's I mean, not only is she a yoga instructor, a person who has her own personal practice with yoga, she is a very creative and very interesting human being in general. And I think you kind of see that through the conversation with her. But so like yoga with Vanita is like a whole new experience. It's not like, I can't even explain it. I've done yoga with many different instructors. Vanita brings this energy that is something else. It's a different level for sure.
There's different forms of yoga.
Yeah.
And she'll decide what, depending on the setting.
Yep.
And
everything.
There's a lot of things that factor into that. And she'll choose what form everybody's going to practice.
Yeah. She definitely tailors it to the specific situation, space, and attendance. It's really fascinating.
So we'll kind of skip along here.
And then the Roswell was just foreplay.
Yeah, that was the guy that snuck out into Area 51 and didn't get caught, interestingly. But
I've always wanted to sneak in there.
Then we had Dr. Jesse Schroeder, who was a former TV star. He's a podcaster now.
He grew up in Freedom, Oklahoma. Yep. Let's start there. And then he was a professor at Northwestern Oklahoma State in Alva, and he was in the mass comm department, which he was there the whole time I was there. So he was one of my professors. But then he left like right as after I graduated, about the same year, I think. And he went down to Texas, and he was a news anchor, and he was on TV down there as a news anchor for a lot of years. And then he came back to Northwestern recently, started a podcast that is really cool because the kids in the class actually help him produce it, and so they're learning, because when I was in school, we didn't learn anything about podcasts. He was the one that did several of the radio classes, though, and I had him in that, but he was like the guy that was over the TV mostly. He did most of those classes.
And he was another really good interview.
Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy.
We're gonna skip to Amber Anderson, who is just an incredible artist.
Oh my gosh, yes. And the detail that she adds, and then she really focuses on like flora and fauna and entomology, and I think that's so fascinating, because especially with the entomology part, because a lot of people are like, oh, bugs, but I love bugs, and I'm like, oh, and she's like painting and drawing and these bugs, and it's fascinating.
And the color art,
it's amazing. She's incredible. Yeah. She really is.
Yeah, she was a really good interview.
Yeah, and she's another one we're gonna have to bring back, because that girl is turning and burning and doing so much stuff. She's done
Fearless.
Oh my gosh, so she just did one. She collabed with another, Red Dirt Rosie is her name, and they're both, that's what they do now, is they are artists. That's how they make their living, and I envy that, because we all want to be that. As an artist, we all want to be that, and so seeing people live that.
And I want to be that.
Right? Exactly. See what I'm saying? But they did a mural in Guyman.
Well,
that's amazing.
I'm a rapper.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You're a rapper?
Yeah, Lil V. Huh, where you been? Where has he been? Oh, jeez.
Wake up.
God.
Let's see.
Watch you. I don't know.
Oh, and this one, the hypnotherapist.
Oh, yeah. She was interesting.
Keely Fisher.
She's interesting. I liked her.
She really
a lot.
Was. And I kind of.
And so genuine.
Yeah.
One of the most genuine people.
I was kind of like, yeah. But, by the time we were done with that interview, I was really hooked and was really impressed with her.
Yeah. She's very interesting.
Yeah.
He was such a believer. He put me on to Keely.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything yet. Well, I had my intro call with her where I told her who I am, but
that's a start.
Yeah.
That's a start. Step one. I'm Gugu.
That because I want to know if she goes, look into my eyes.
Well, I want to know because I'm considering it myself. Because I was actually
free sex.
Yeah, she did, because you're a veteran.
You needed it. We're still working on that. Yeah. But, yeah.
But this is the concern. He won't let anybody in, and you have to let him in for it to work. So
that's what I'm a little nervous about, because I've done tarot card reading, and a lot of times when people read me, they're like, like how a doctor is like, I'm like, what?
What's that?
And they go, I'm having a hard time reading you.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you're like, it's the wall of nothingness that I put up here, so nothing. Yeah.
And then we, throughout the year, we were doing, it kind of alternated between, really serious stuff. And
that's
there
true. We did kind of go back.
There was just stuff that was just nonsense. And the clock stops here. We spent probably 45 minutes talking about yellow rubber chicken.
Yeah.
Which there's one over there.
Now they're everywhere. I got one in my office at the museum.
I've got a rubber chicken ink pen.
Vicky got you. Yeah. Like that one set off a whole thing about rubber chickens, and now it's an inside Inside joke.
And then our conversation with Brian Baker.
The guy who grows giant pumpkins.
He was another one I kind of had a little bit of, I don't know.
I pick a lot of people, and your dad's like, and then it works out.
Yeah, no.
Right?
What's up with that? Like,
yeah, what's up?
Come up with?
Yeah, come on now. Pull your shit together. This is why you have to put everything up. I'm doing all the legwork with the cool people. Thank you. Believe.
No, the guy's cool. There's no doubt about that. And he was a good guest, I have to admit. And
he's just not sure sometimes. Yeah, he's like, oh, how is that going to be good? And then it blows everything out of the water. And I'm like,
that's true.
See, that's why I'm around, to tell you what to do.
And then we went into this whole thing back in October where every episode
had to be
tried to tie it
like Halloween
to Halloween.
Because we love Halloween. That's why.
And then we had this, I'm going to jump up here. We did 3i Atlas that is now, essentially gone past us.
Mm-hmm.
But I just saw, and I don't know if I brought that or not, I just saw another article that I actually printed off.
Did you print? I have no know where you're going to find it. Good Lord.
Seem to have...
Look at that pile.
Oh, here it is.
Voila.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
So
I'll take that.
And this was just published just the other day, and it's not necessarily news, but it was, there was something weird about it. Like they're talking about, they finally confirmed that it is a comet.
Oh, so they did confirm that.
Yeah,
decided.
But it's been doing weird shit, like throwing off what look like pods and stuff as it goes along.
It's a comet on roids.
Here's the one that really got me. 3i Atlas is showing what researchers call non-gravitational acceleration, a small but measurable push that suggests something on or within the comet is firing like a weak thruster, because it's not acting the way a comet should.
Like I said, a comet on roids.
Yeah, well, yeah.
In other words,
and this scientist was quoted as saying, "I see 3i Atlas as a stress test for our assumptions about comets, and a reminder that the universe still has room to surprise even the most careful computer models."
Well, yeah, it's the universe.
So anyway, that was
at the end of all of it. AI, all the computers ain't got shit on real human and the real universe and all that. Just saying.
Can I quote you on that?
Yes, please.
Oh, good. But among those that we did in that whole series, I mean, there was like the snack to the drawing board. We're talking about snacks that are no longer available. We had a lot of fun with that.
Snacks that are no longer available.
Yeah. Kind of like Aftershock that I was telling you about, and it was discontinued in 2009. There's a bunch of snacks, and
like what?
Well, like clearly Canadian, which they did bring that back,
they
though.
Brought that back.
But what else was there?
There was one that kept coming up when we were writing that, and I don't remember now what it was. It was.
I'm gonna have to Google it again.
It was something that. They were like cookies that you would dip into.
Oh, Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos, yeah.
Those are still available.
Are they?
Are they?
At a grocery store near you.
Oh, not here. Not near me. Maybe near you.
Adults that still eat Dunkaroos. You can get them, I think, at Buc-ee's.
Maybe. Oh, really?
Eats them.
Oh, Jason would eat them.
Yeah.
I see that in him.
And then we kind of jumped to a different series. We were doing world records. Nobody's dumb enough to break.
Oh yeah, that was a fun one too. Yeah.
There was the guy that had himself buried in a coffin.
That one
in
just
the garden.
What
pub
of the pub
where he likes to drink.
Yeah,
and there was this big hole, where
he stayed there for a long time,
months at least.
It was like 100 and something days,
and we were thinking, why would you do that? Because all your drunk pals are going to come out and start peeing down that pipe.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he lived. Because he got nutrients from the pee pipe. I don't know.
God.
I'm sorry. I don't my
Screws.
Yeah, he probably did. He probably had all that clearly Canadian Dunkaroos.
Family pictures down there. He had a television down there with him, I think.
Well, you'd have to have something.
I guess.
It'd be like solitary confinement that you put yourself in.
Yeah.
Casket?
Yeah.
TV.
Huh?
Yeah. What size was this casket? Now I have more questions.
No, you could kind of sit up a little bit, but not completely.
Okay.
So you could kind of move around in there.
I want a TV in my casket.
Me too. Me too. And a recliner.
Well, there was the
Yeah, that's a good one.
the Pizza King, Dave Gerstner, who was
Which is so cool.
Great guest. What an interesting guy.
Very.
And
that man has made me so many pizzas in my life. I mean, he has. Because he started that pizza place in '84, and when I moved there, I mean, we were going over there to eat pizza, so he's been feeding me pizza since I was 8 years old. It's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that's not when you were going there.
No. No, it would have been like 98 and on, but we used to hang out there before games and high school and stuff. But he had 2 older daughters that were closer to my age, and so I kind of ran around with them ish in a sense. But yeah, he was really interesting because he's not only the Pizza King, but he's a photographer and a metal detector and just all around really interesting dude. We probably could have talked to him for like 3 hours.
Yeah. He might be one to bring back.
I think you're right.
And we ended it all with the grievance files, our favorite pet peeves.
Which
actually turned out better than I had expected.
It did.
I didn't.
I had come up with this idea because I'm trying to think of things kind of somewhat outside of the box. And so I was like, you know what? Because I was thinking the other day about something. And I was like, that's one of my pet peeves. I'm like, you know what? It would be really interesting to do like one on just pet peeves in general, because really we all have more pet peeves than we know what to do with half the time.
Except me.
I think that episode is what made me spark the idea. Yes, it was my idea, even though my father wants to give me no credit.
I know, right? Total jerk.
Yeah, too, since whatever. But
we just co-collaborated that whole thing.
Yeah.
In other words.
But I was thinking that would be good because you're the type of person with the questions that you could rattle things off. The pet peeve is a good one.
Yeah. It was a good one.
What's your pet peeve?
I don't have any. I'm such a mellow guy.
Oh, that's right.
I'm such a mellow Zen guy.
Yeah, here you go with the Zen crap again.
It was a fun one to do.
It was pretty fun.
So anyways.
We probably have more pet peeves than we said in there. We could totally bring that back.
It was a rundown of just about the entire.
It was
2024 episode or season 2. And it was a good season. And I'm looking forward to working on season 3. And I failed to mention up at the top of this, but we're going to start doing audio only, dropping audio only files.
So Spotify, we're coming back. Are you ready, set, go?
Yeah, it'll be great.
Hide and seek, bitch.
And we'll have more details about exactly what that's going to look like and where you can find those audio only if that's something that.
If you'd rather just listen to us.
If you don't want to look at this pretty face.
Or my badass hat.
That she got from me.
I did get it from Robin. Yeah. That's part of why it's so cool.
Yeah. Where's your hat?
Yeah, you're not wearing a hat.
I don't know. I didn't get the memo.
I guess not. Well, your dad has a box of ridiculous hats and shit over there.
We should make her wear the Santa Claus hat with his feet sticking up out of the chimney.
That's funny. Yeah, right. I was thinking more of like the Guy Fieri one.
No, I'm wearing that.
Well,
no, Guy Fieri is off limits. Oh,
the next one.
Oh,
You'll see.
Yeah, it's too late now for that.
So anyway, now. I hope everyone enjoyed that. If you have any questions for either Mikey or myself about
me
or Veronica,
yeah, that's true,
about today's episode or any other darn thing, you can email us at mr.robin@mrrobinshood.com or Mikey@mrrobinshood.com. Also, you can find us on Facebook.
And I am missing
Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast.
I am missing some of my fans emailing me. They go radio silent.
Oh, maybe because you piss them off.
Well, maybe because I'm not wearing crop tops. I don't know.
You know what you guys should do? Like an advice.
Have people send in like that they
anonymously send in really dumb.
Oh, that's great.
Well,
I think
we'll do it.
Oh, because then Mikey on the Philosophical Mike could come out in those ones and really, really help people. Okay, good idea. See, and that was Veronica's idea.
Yeah.
Right. Take freaking note.
As always, you can also reach out to Mikey or me via Podophone at 580-827-1113. Maybe you just want to get something off your chest or you're feeling some butt pain because of something we said during the podcast, give us a call. Keep in mind, we aren't likely to answer, but you can leave a voicemail. Text us if you have a question, concern, complaint, compliment, suggestion.
Or if you need advice. Now
Whatever.
We're adding that in.
Just don't be a dick about it. In the meantime, tell all your friends to listen to this podcast as though their lives depend upon it. As always, you can stream or download episodes of Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast wherever you usually find that sort of nonsense. We're on iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, the Podbean app, Apple Podcasts, Player FM, Listen Notes, and Podchaser. You can also stream them directly from our Podbean website at mrrobinshoodpodcast.podbean.com for free. So we'll close now by reminding everyone, as we always do,
to stay hungry, stay foolish, and most importantly, stay weird. Bye.
Freaks.
Do you need me to beatbox?
Yeah, you should have just done it.